They say time forgets everything, but some places remember. The St. Jude's Hospital was abandoned decades ago, a victim of forgotten scandals and whispered rumors. But the deepest rumor, the one that kept the curious away, was about what lay beneath. The forgotten hospital basement. I'm Alex, an urban explorer, and tonight the legend of St. Jude's was calling me. The main floors were a museum of decay, easy to navigate. I found the entrance hidden behind stacks of mildewed gurneys, a heavy wooden hatch leading into a deep, chilled darkness. The air down there didn't just smell of mold and stagnation. It carried a faint metallic ozone like a battery that never fully died. The first basement level was the hospital's nervous system, the central archives. Dusty filing cabinets stretched into the shadows, containing the secrets of hundreds of lives. But as I explored deeper, I found a corridor that looked surgically sealed off, walls reinforced with damp concrete. At the end, a door of thick rusted steel bore a sign, faded but unmistakable. Sector D, restricted. This wasn't storage, this was isolation. The lock was decades old, but with my tools it gave way with a groan that seemed to echo from the foundation of the earth. Inside, the environment shifted entirely. Gone was the mold, replaced by cold, hard utility. This was an operating theater, but not for traditional surgery. Wires draped from the ceiling, connecting to obsolete machinery, and in the center a single flickering monitor cast a sickly green glow. I approached the screen, my heart pounding a rhythm against the silence. It displayed a terminal log, a secret file. Project Echo. The entries detailed a catastrophic experiment, not a medical trial but a cognitive one. They were attempting to transfer consciousness, to map the human mind onto technology. Then I saw the final entry, dated the night the hospital officially closed. Test subject 001, integration successful. Subject shows advanced cognitive transfer, but instability persists. Containment protocol initiated. My breath caught in my throat. Containment protocol not successful integration, but containment. Just as the implications settled, a sound cut through the silence. A sharp, heavy clang from somewhere deeper, a level I hadn't even known existed. The light on the monitor flickered violently, and for a split second I saw a shape in the periphery of my flashlight beam. A brief, transparent ripple in the air, like heat rising from asphalt, but cold. It was the subject. It hadn't been contained. It had been left. Fear, raw and absolute, washed over me. I grabbed the hard copy of the Project Echo log from the printer tray. This was evidence, and I had to get out. I sprinted back up through the archives, scrambling past the abandoned tools and the forgotten files. The silence that had once felt heavy now felt predatory. I burst out of the hospital hatch and didn't stop running until I was clear of the fence, standing alone under the indifferent night sky. I looked back at the monolithic structure. It was dark, silent, and abandoned, but then in a single barred window on the basement level, a faint green light began to flicker. I knew then that St. Jude's wasn't just forgotten. It was still running, and the secrets of the forgotten basement were waiting for someone else to find them.